I don't eat ass.
It's like, what would it take to like you to eat a nigga butt? Like your husband come to you on your wedding day, like, baby, I love you so much. I want to cement our love. Eat my ass.
I'm be like, first of all, you got me fucked up. Second of all, you met me a non-ass eater.
All right, welcome back to PodcastnChill. I'm one of the hosts, Adam, aka Amagera.
I'm Lou.
Lou. Oh.
Damn. I can't even be me for one day.
So, who's the real Lou? Someone's lying here.
Yes, I'm Slim Shady.
So we all saying our names one by one.
Do you not watch the pod?
I told you no.
Shit.
Y'all see how we be having guests that don't watch us?
So
Y'all see how we got guests that don't watch us?
But I support.
Nah, I feel you.
So who are?
No, you can see him. Oh shit.
No, it's cool.
now you
So
can.
who are you?
I'm Jazz.
I'm Josh.
There we go. That's fucking lit. And welcome the fuck back.
So it's like a thing with like certain guests, they just know. So someone be like, I'll say their name or whoever, and they'll know to say the other one name. Someone be like, whatever their name, like G.
Yeah, you're
I'm
like
Gianni. Like, you did it twice, bro.
You trying to say that? I don't know.
No, you did it right.
No, you did it right.
Oh.
Yeah, you did it right.
I'm just making sure. I'm like,
Right.
wait, well, I don't know what vibe I'm getting off of this.
So I feel like, based off the last two podcasts, we got actually two questions, right?
Okay.
You eat ass? Like niggas ass? Cause like the boy that was on, he said he like getting his ass ate, so it's like
The boy who?
talk more into your mic.
Oh shit. Testing.
My man that was on like 2 weeks ago,
Uh-huh.
he like getting his ass ate. So you eat ass?
I don't eat ass.
It's like, what would it take to like you to eat a nigga butt? Like your husband come to you on your wedding day, like, baby, I love you so much. I want to cement our love. Eat my ass.
I'm be like, first of all, you got me fucked up. Second of all, you met me a non-ass eater. So, don't try to switch up on me now. You see, that's the problem.
He was
People
scared.
Get married, they change the.
Right.
They want to get their ass eaten now.
Right.
Yeah.
Now all of a sudden,
That's usually how it goes downhill.
My wife now, you gotta, like, oh, excuse me.
as my girlfriend, you don't got little, but my wife, she ass. You feel me?
They didn't mention that in the vows.
I vowed to get my ass ate by you.
I'm about to toss that salad. You feel me?
Yeah, no, it's a no for me.
Do you get your ass ate?
Yes.
So she's sexist.
What?
It's cool when they do it. It's a problem when I do it. Fuck them.
It's cool when they do it. It's a problem when I do it. Fuck them.
Facts.
But I don't like actively get it done. It's just happened before, but I'm
Birthdays,
not like
holidays, special anniversaries and shit, or like
barely.
so like the first
It's very
time.
sporadic.
So there's nothing a man could do for you to eat his ass?
Absolutely not.
Okay.
I don't care how much money you got. I don't care what you have to offer.
In case you get some questions and shit.
Okay.
So yeah, this is our first live podcast. We're live on Jazz's page. So like this was.
Shout out to Jazz.
Which was my idea. Apparently, nobody ever thought to go live, which I think is weird.
Well, none of us got 8K, so it's
Yeah.
like it'd have been more like a FaceTime.
I used to go live like crazy back when COVID started, and I had literally nothing to do. Oh my god, like it was live in Taylorport, and I was
that Taylor Port is something different.
That-
If you
yo.
know, you know.
That shit was like crack.
Yeah,
So,
like nah, real shit.
in the morning, I would be getting messages from my followers like, "Yo, you drawed last night." I would be like, "What did
Quarantine
I?" They would
radio.
be screenshotting me shit that I was doing, and I would be like, "Yeah, I drawed." But it was like nothing else to do, so it was like, "Fuck it." Every
sure.
single day, I was on live drinking Teleport, busting it up with my followers. And like I said, they still go down every fucking day because of this nut ass algorithm. I can't keep up with it for real.
Also, for those of you that don't know, Jasmine is my sister. Yes.
Second sister we've had on the podcast.
So right, I've known them for like 10 years, and Jasmine unfollowed me on Instagram. That's what I tell y'all. Like, how old are you?
26.
So I don't know if like almost half of her existence of life, and she's like, yeah, unfollow.
I never unfollowed Josh. We used to follow each other on another account that I had, and we never followed each other.
Supposedly, I have no proof, so
Josh, we're around each other all the time.
that's how I'm trying
You
to
never thought to be
understand.
like, let's follow each other or anything.
I was
And
hurt.
you've been around me.
My feelings
How
were
much of
hurt.
my
My
life?
feelings
Half
hurt.
my
Because here I am
life.
thinking like every time I see Jazz, it's all love, it's all vibe, it's all talking shit and beer pong and shit. Whole time she said, "Fuck this nigga, unfollow." So I'm
Yeah,
just
no,
like,
wait.
I'm trying to figure out like, you mean what it was? You feel me?
Like they got she got beef and shit.
That's what I'm saying.
Let's go back to the part where he said it's all beer pong. You know why? I only see this motherfucker at parties.
So in my defense, they don't invite me to family events. Whole time, like I said, I've known them for like
He's
10
lying
years.
because on Madison's birthday,
Bro.
we had something at my mom's house, and mom said for him to come, and he did not show up.
He did not
At like
show up.
9:00.
No, I told you when we were
was
here
past my
because we were
bedtime.
recording the podcast at 6 p.m.
Not
So
them
at
attacking
6
me.
p.m.
I texted you at 7 to come.
Y'all see them attacking me? None of y'all got saying let there and let them. All right.
Listen. I'm gonna come to your defense
Thanks,
because
babe. Thanks, babe.
when we were done and you were on the phone with Lissette, y'all said y'all was about to leave.
I don't even remember that good shit. My nigga.
Yeah, because you
remember
called
that.
me I called you at 9 p.m.
See, she told me at 9 p.m.
And I said, and I'm like, what y'all was doing? You told us, oh, we was just chilling. Y'all were chilling in the house.
At the end of the day, I
That's
don't
your house,
know
right?
nothing
That's your
about
house.
these conversations at all. I just remember Lissette telling you to come, and then you didn't show up. And then your daughter's having a princess party. Why my princess wasn't invited?
It's like
I have a princess too.
it's an age limit. Like she's too young. It really is. It really is an age limit. Like she's too young.
I'm gonna look it up.
No, I was gonna. I was.
gonna look it up on Google?
I was gonna invite her to the party and whatnot, like at my house, but like
He's a liar.
I really-
He's a fucking liar. He's a fucking.
Did I send you the
liar.
invitation?
No, he didn't even send no invitation to his house for his house party.
Thank
so.
you. Come again.
Okay. Next.
Now you better remember.
No, I was. Bro, them my niggas.
Who's them?
Madison and Draco.
Yeah, Draco.
Them my
Draco.
niggas.
Yeah, Madison.
My son's name is Drayton.
It's Draco.
Draco.
So after she had gave birth, you know, like they put that shit in y'all back to make y'all a little fry. She was like, I'm gonna just whatever, but she really meant Draco. So
Let me tell you something. That shit in my back did not work. I was nowhere near high. No. And I got it 4 times.
The epidural?
Did you
That's what
get
you talking about?
yeah.
The epidural does not work. What it damn sure do is give you back problems afterwards.
Look, when you gave
Yeah,
birth, did you get that?
Yeah,
Cause I did it all natural. I didn't take nothing.
I got one of them Johns.
Oh, you got one?
Yeah, it worked.
It worked.
It worked?
Yeah.
See, then there's the lucky ones.
Yeah, no, I did it all natural. You know, I didn't want to think like I want to do this naturally. You feel me? So I wanted to just because back in the day, our ancestors didn't have these modern medicine.
I
Did you
say that
rip?
all the time?
A little bit.
Just a little
It
tiny
didn't
bit.
connect though, so that was like
Oh, okay.
sometimes like it like extends to like either one massive hole, but
Like
mine,
what part did it rip?
I
Like
can
your gooch,
imagine the
your gooch
pain.
part, or like
yeah, the gooch. It was like a little tear in the gooch.
damn, you got a gooch tear.
Yeah. Fucked up for Josh.
a little bit.
Fucked up moment for Josh.
Dang, speaking of gooch, something that we always ask our guests is how many bodies you got.
What they got to do with gooch?
What does that have to do with that group?
No, but like I said, if you carry the 2 and divide by 5, you get the gooch.
Pam does.
Facts.
Duh.
Dumb as shit.
Well,
We're gonna
I
go back
was-
to that question.
We're going back to it. We're not gonna answer it now.
No, we're gonna answer it right now.
No, like
Yeah.
right now.
Oh yeah, my answer is that ain't none of nobody's motherfucking business.
Okay, I respect it.
I'm a lady.
A lot of our guests don't answer the question.
Yeah, because as you
I don't
shouldn't.
think none of them
I
have
don't
answered
think
the
anybody
question.
answered the
Yeah,
question.
nobody has
You know
answered
what's
that
the crazy thing? Remember when we were young? You know, you
That was a
started-
big
You
thing.
started talking to guys, and it's like, how many people have you slept with? How many bodies
Right.
you got? You know, and then you get to a certain age when it's like, what the fuck am I asking these dumb ass questions?
I don't want to
for?
ask anymore because I don't want to get hurt.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
I'm hurting my own feelings.
like,
you
bro,
know?
if you say two, you had 2 dicks in you. Oh, this bitch.
Like the first one wasn't enough.
right? Like you didn't know. So yeah, that's why like me. I don't ask at all. Cause
Is
it's
she
like,
unexperienced with 2? You don't like that?
No, it's too much.
It's
like
too
the
many.
thought of
Too
fathoming,
much.
Like,
Yeah.
Too many?
One too many.
like it's
One
too many. You feel me?
Too many.
Do you know how many bodies your baby mom has?
Yeah. I mean, like so, like
Like,
my
yeah,
thing
that's
is
a
right.
conversation y'all
So
had?
my thing is, I had a conversation with someone like a long time ago, and she told me, and ever since then, it's been everything. She said, every girl's gonna lie to you. They're all gonna say, I only got 3 bodies, and if they lying, they saying
I don't have
that's
3
cap. But no, like if you ask them, they be like, oh, I said I got 3.
Or
Yo,
they have 2 and you're the third.
bro, exactly. And like, wallahi, ever since then,
No, I feel like we used to do that when we were young.
no, ever since then,
I still
like,
get,
feel
I still
like-
get told 3.
Yeah, everything I've ever encountered or ever, it's always been 3 or you're the third or like. So,
Oh, y'all fucking with young bitches. Because that's weird.
as fuck.
Is she 25?
Yeah,
She just said
no,
her.
She
I'm
just said
26, but I have the
You
mentality of a very
dig it.
very mature
I dig it.
lady. So
So here's the math, right? And it took a lot of science to get down this equation. So I
just know he about to say some bullshit.
No.
Josh, you heard him.
Look,
out.
wasn't it like modern science? Like we talking like we call it
Yeah,
Einstein
it was
and shit?
studied. Everybody
Yeah,
says it.
like
Yeah.
what was it Yale and what the other one?
Harvard.
Yale
Yeah.
and Harvard. They sound like they're top scientists, and the equation that we came down with. So fellas, listen to this. If you want to know Shawty body count, right, and if you know Shawty, if you don't know her, it's kind of hard. But if you know her, you take how many bodies you know that she's had and times it by 2. Every
At
time I
least.
feel like you get like a vague answer, if not close enough, you know?
And if you know
Yeah, that's
personally
pretty good.
know some of them, you double that amount too.
What?
Yeah.
Wait, huh? You
So
lost
y'all
me.
just out here giving bitches body counts that they
Not
don't
the
even have.
estimates.
No, they have it.
It's like
They just didn't tell us.
It's like a estimated
Wait, so
Carfax.
that's
Yeah,
something
like,
that
you
you
know how-
guys genuinely care about.
You know how they estimate the population of the Earth? It's like 8 billion now. It's like we gotta estimate the body count. You said 3. Like it might be like 10. Like
By care, define what you mean by that question. Like care, as in where's those like?
do y'all ask that to women?
I don't. I don't ask anymore.
I don't
yeah,
ask, but
I
if you
don't
tell me,
ask.
then
Yeah,
I'm gonna have an opinion.
I've had women tell me without me asking. I'm like, I didn't really ask you for that, but like I guess.
Yeah, that's dumb weird.
Nah, I don't.
That's dumb weird to even bring that up. Like,
Like, if they ask me, I'm gonna tell you because like fuck it, you asking me. And I
Okay,
don't think
hypothetically, like you guys brought up, is there a body count that's too high for you, for a man?
Like if you
That's
say
a hard
shit,
question.
you about to be number 100.
Yeah, like you about to be the triple digit.
Like congratulations.
I'm not gonna say that it would be a problem. It would raise a red flag and make me pay more attention to all the other little things that he does in his life. It would make me pay more attention to social media, how he's moving on there.
I don't think it's worth it.
What?
Like for you to have to pay all that extra attention because how high his body count is. Like stop fucking with him for all that.
Oh, it don't be that deep.
Okay, I was.
So it's
some
just
eye-
you
some
being a little more
eyeballs.
aware,
Like,
just a little more aware, not paranoid, but like a
no,
little more
not
aware.
paranoid, but I'm not gonna sit here and put 100% trust. Like, it's gonna raise a little flag. I'm gonna be like, all right, I'm not gonna,
Sure.
do too much. I'm gonna fall back a little and kind of peep scene. And then once I'm like, all right, like he is a dope person. This seems like maybe that was something that was a part of his past. But if I'm peeping and he's very much, double tapping and double tapping and double tapping, and I see multiple comments, and when we're out, he can't keep his eyes to himself, I'm probably gonna put 2 and 2 together and be like, let me just get the fuck on out of here.
Damn. So like I was out with a girl one time, right? And we saw with a girl with a fat ass butt walk by, and I didn't really look out of respect, but she looked and she's like, damn, she got a fat ass butt. So like
Wait, your girlfriend?
she wasn't like really my girlfriend, but like we were seeing each other heavy. Do y'all really care if y'all guys look at girls' asses if they walk by?
No, because it's gonna happen. It's a natural thing.
Yeah,
I
and
feel
does
like
it all the
depends
time.
how, cause like if we're walking, if we walking, I'm just like da 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 da. Then it's like I'm drunk.
Yeah, that's out
Like,
of. If it's like a quick like.
Yeah, he doesn't
no
do
problem.
it disrespectfully.
Okay.
It's like,
That's not bad.
It's in a respect. Everybody does it. I do it. We all do it.
Yeah.
It's like
hit
natural.
the brakes like, God damn.
Yeah,
that'd be wild.
I'm judging. I'm like, it's
Right.
not giving, or like, okay, definitely fake. Not giving natural.
Facts.
But yeah, it's just, I think it's a natural thing for everybody on Earth to look at everybody else on Earth, all body parts, and the ass is just one of them. It just sounds disrespectful to say out loud, but it just is what it is.
I do gotta say on like the whole body count topic, it kind of is like a tricky situation, right? So like, Adam, a girl coming to you and say she only got 5 bodies, like that's chilling, right?
Yeah, that's beautiful. Like, yeah.
So she also adds, but that was all at one time. She got trained by like
Yo.
5.
Okay, he started.
Context
long ago?
matters.
How long ago was it?
Does
To
that
me,
matter?
to me, that matters. If it was like the other day, I'm like, fuck no. Like, you want to keep
It
fucking.
was like 3 years ago, whatever the case.
I think I'll be cool with that.
Wait,
I think I'll
what?
be cool with that.
I ain't gonna-
Trained?
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, bro. Like,
5.
you tell me you got trained.
Wait, 3 years ago, you're okay with a
you
girl?
tell me you got trained. Period. I'm cool.
Hell
sis.
no.
That's what
Yeah,
only
that's
5
it.
bodies?
Yeah, it happened one time.
I think.
Nah, I'm cool.
No,
No,
fuck
that's
no,
not
bro.
cool.
You tripping?
It's
Oh,
getting
it was only
fast
3 years
ass.
ago. You got
Yeah.
trained by 5 guys. Fuck out of here,
But like, those were only 5 bodies.
bro. That was just 3 years ago. It's not that long.
So what if it was 10 years ago?
Which is cap anyway, because ain't no way she was not fucking for 3
Since
years
then.
after she done got 5
I mean,
dicks.
yeah.
in her
Nah,
at
it could have
one
been
time.
like she
It's
could have still been
hypothetical.
fucking all of them. Like,
Oh
not
shit!
together,
Then
but,
no,
like,
then no.
Nah, that's crazy.
Nah, yeah, that's wild.
Yeah.
She
So
said,
I
"I'm
feel
gonna start
like
off
it is
with
like
all
a
of them
tricky
at the same
situation,
time."
right? 'Cause, like,
Then
I
she
only
picked the
got
ones that she
5.
liked.
Yeah, but
all at one time.
what girl that got trained really is just gonna come out and be like, yeah, well, 3 years ago I got trained by 5 different guys.
You never know.
Yo, I seen some crazy podcasts.
Yeah, girls be honest at the
Yeah.
like weirdest moments. So.
Right.
So you mentioned, just listen. You mentioned earlier about the double tapping. You have a problem with like your significant other like liking other girls' pictures?
I'm gonna put it like this: it's not an issue that the significant other likes the pictures. It's that females create a narrative in their own brains over a double tap. You know.
Mm-hmm.
So I even do it myself. If a guy is in like a relationship or whatever and he's liking my photo and the photo might not be very appropriate, I'm like, why would he like that photo? You know, like he has a lady. There's certain pictures that you can like, there's certain pictures that you can't like, only because women are going to create a narrative, and I don't never want the next bitch out here, you know, like, oh, he be liking my pics, and you know, he got a girl and they got 2 kids, like that. It's not the man, it's the females and the narratives that they create.
So what if, like, to add on to that, so it's only like I guess like people that you know that live in your city. So like, what if like he followed like a big booty page with like celebrities and shit, and he just like those pictures?
No, still.
Technically, them bitches never gonna think that because they probably never gonna see that. Like,
I mean, I don't get mad over it. I just don't like it. I'm not saying that I'm like, yo, why the fuck would you? You know, that's not me.
Is that a narrative you think other females have, or like only you?
What do you mean?
Like, do you think other females think the exact same as you as far as the narrative?
Absolutely not, because these bitches are not on my level at all.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of women will probably hear what I say and be like, no, I don't get what she's talking about. But, you know, the bitches that get it. But the ones that don't. I can't speak for everybody. I can only speak for myself. What y'all do, believe, and, you know, want to do it y'all own time, that's on y'all.
Well said.
no, I dig it. I dig it.
One thing I know how to do is answer a motherfucking question, okay?
Real quick.
Yeah.
Why do y'all all laugh the same? Like, literally, like,
Yo, I was gonna bring that up.
Like, all of y'all sisters, like, is your mom laugh the same
It's
too?
not
Yes.
even just us sisters. Like,
Not
if
the
you're
kids.
around our
Madison laugh the
aunts,
Aunts too?
yes, all of us.
They inherited the laugh.
Lean has been around us so long
not Lean
that
too.
she laughs like that too.
Like,
Wow.
if y'all were to get all the sisters in a room, close your eyes and
They're
they laugh,
laughing
you
too.
couldn't tell the
Yeah,
difference.
you wouldn't be able to tell us
can't tell the
apart. And I
difference.
think on the phone too, we sound similar. But I think that goes for all siblings.
Nah,
Don't
you-
you think that?
Your voice a little deeper than
Bitch, fuck you. Why you was gonna say something about
You ever
me?
talk to your sister on the phone?
Mama?
Does she sound like
Don't
you?
tell what? Me and my female sister sound the same on the phone.
But like the tone.
No. Yeah, because I was just talking to her the other
she
day.
ghetto, and I'm like the proper sibling. You feel me? She like the hoodlum.
Now stop coming at her ass.
I feel like every
You're not gonna do that. I'm sticking up for you.
bro. I feel like every group got they hoodlum. Like you got hoodlum and like
So
your.
who's the hoodlum?
I was about to say that. I was literally about to
so
say
who's
that.
the hoodlum out of Michelle's kids?
No, that's the other side.
Yeah.
No, I'm just saying. I feel like I know who my hoodlum is in my like sibling group.
Michelle's kids is Lissette's sisters and Lissette. Just for context.
Who do you think is your hoodlum?
You gonna say me. That's
No,
why you're looking at me,
no,
right?
That video that I just saw earlier, y'all. Am I clipping it in?
You can clip it in. I wasn't getting beat up. Stop talking that shit.
You wanna explain it real quick?
Josh,
Well,
don't
so
get
I could
fucked
put.
up
I'm gonna
on
put up a clip.
podcast.
I'm gonna put up a clip.
Anyway, so there was a situation between me and my uncle's wife. Her son is very disrespectful, and you know, some people be having it embedded at their heads that their kids can't do no wrong, and you know, things like that. So that's her mentality. Like, he can never do no wrong. So she came and approached me about me yelling at him because he said that he was gonna slap my daughter if my daughter was to ever hit him. My daughter is 3. He is 9.
That's crazy.
And he's fat as fuck.
Young
Okay?
boy, nah, we got Strolly, man.
So
Facts.
Me and
she
Draco
kept
gonna
trying to
pull
have
up.
a conversation with me, but I'm not the type of person where I'm not doing shit on your time. Like, that's not what we're doing.
Absolutely.
So because I didn't want to talk to her on her time, she had an issue. She ended up waiting for me after work yesterday, and I didn't want to have the conversation, but you know what? I was like, fuck it. We're just going to have the conversation anyway. As soon as she stepped in front of my house, her whole demeanor was like straight attitude, hand on her hip, her foot on my step, just like being rude. So I said, you know what? I don't even need to talk to you right now. And I started to walk away. And as I was walking away, she was just talking all this shit. I wasn't paying her no mind, just laughing at everything she said. And then I just got irritated, and I turned around to her and I said, can you just shut the fuck up? And as soon as I turned around, she grabbed me from behind and poop.
About the round 2 in this motherfucker. You hear me?
I'm gonna put the clip right now.
Yeah. And I knocked that bitch down on the fucking street, dummy ass bitch. I had chanclas on and everything. She came to fight, Didi. She got a whole sweatsuit on and sneakers. She grabbed me by my hair and then I whooped her ass after that. Like that's the only thing she did. Bitch, I swear to God.
Some of the video we can't see.
No.
We're gonna put the clip in there.
I'm still waiting for the second footage to
The
come.
second angle.
You know how angles matter.
Angles do matter.
Yeah, so that
all I
was
gotta
that
say.
situation. That's why I don't know if y'all can see it, but I have this scratch on my forehead. That's the only thing she did was scratch my face, and she pulled all my fucking hair out.
Listen, I ain't
that shit's
gonna
coming
hold
out
you.
clumps.
When you like first told us that, cause you know I don't like that ghetto shit. So I'm like, you was wrong, bro. Like,
You thought that I was
Very
just
ghetto.
being. You thought
yeah,
that.
and I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
but-
I'm sorry, cause like I'm just like, yo, honestly, you kind of been doing better with your attitude and like kind of chilling out.
That's why.
Cause like last year when you was getting into some other person's drama, I didn't like that. 'Cause I'm like, that's corny, bro. Like you involving yourself in some childish shit got nothing to do with you, and it's like, if something happens to you, now you affecting like your kid's life and all that. Like,
Drama.
It
do
took
this
him-
drama.
Oh, okay.
And
It
like-
took him a whole year to let this out.
No, we talked about this before. I'm
No.
just saying.
Josh is
I'm
very.
saying on the pod.
Me and Josh are very open with each other
so,
with everything.
So like after the fact of like, you know, knowing the situation and how you handled yourself and how you're in the situation, I'm proud of you. Like you kept your composure.
Facts.
And then
You walked
sis,
away.
and then sis hit you, and then you defended yourself, and you didn't win, but
Get on my fucking nerves.
Watch the
you know,
clip.
like
Watch
on,
the clip.
on some real shit. Like all in all, like I'm proud of you and handle
Thank
the
you.
situation.
I
Not that my
appreciate
opinion.
that.
In real shit, like I saw the video and I'm like, damn, Lissette, she on the floor. I'm like, yo, Lissette was
She
being
was
her.
rolling
I mean,
down
you
Third
saw my
Street.
live reaction. I like
that shit was
rewinded it because like
I was
when she-
riding it too.
No, like when she first came at her, like she literally like she turned around and like bro, she was in your face. Like you wait till she turned
I
around.
thought she was gonna stuff her in the trunk for real.
Bro, then
for
to
real.
find out
That's what I
sis
was
like
trying
40.
to do. She's 40-something years old. 40-something years old acting like that.
Thanks.
And you know what's the crazy part is that's not the first time that she's acted like that with us. The first time was in the summertime. She was getting smart with somebody else's man. Mind you, her husband, like, he condones all of the shit that she does. So, in his opinion, this is my uncle we're talking about. I'm talking about blood uncle. Like, this is my dad's brother. And he basically, everything that she did is okay, and everything is my fault. Like, basically,
Facts.
like, I deserved her getting her ass beat. That's,
Supposedly.
bitch, I swear to God.
Yo, every time Josh says that she lost, just play the clip of the other girl falling. Every time.
I got you. Nah, that's
Thank you.
fucking
Please do that, Adam, for real. I'm going to send you the video.
Thank you. I got better at editing. I know how to do that pretty easily.
All
now.
I'm saying is we haven't heard her side of the story, so
She's gonna be the guest next
And
week.
We're gonna get her on here next week for sure.
I'm pretty sure she got the other angle of the other video.
Yeah,
and
She's just keeping it for like the trial and shit.
facts.
Hypothetically speaking.
Like she don't want to embarrass you and shit, so she like I'm
Shut up,
gonna just
Josh.
take it to the grave with me.
This about to
I
be a
wouldn't
Jerry
be
Springer
surprised if she
episode.
don't come back around here at all. Like, that was embarrassing. And then my big issue is I don't care that we fought. She hit me in front of my kids. My kids didn't have shit to do with that. And they're at the door, and her kids are standing next to her while she's putting her hands on me. Like,
That's ghetto.
and that right there is the fucking confirmation of why her son acts the way that he do.
Just ghetto.
She's fucking ghetto, and she nasty and bald and a dirty bitch. Like, how you a whole female and you look like a tranny? Bitch, go shave your
Damn,
beard.
that's crazy.
Like, for real.
Cancel culture.
She got pronouns.
She should be they them.
That's crazy.
Wow. Jazz, how do you feel about the whole they them pronoun situation?
Don't get me the fuck started with that bullshit.
Yes, go.
Okay,
Let's go. Talk your
it's
talk.
fucking retarded.
Right.
I don't want to. I'm all for you. I don't want to say the wrong shit.
No.
No, it says
Well,
Be who
I
you
don't know,
wanna
Jazz,
be.
because you got like a
Be
black
who-
owned business and shit, so you kind of do got to watch
Black-owned
this
business.
shit. She got a black owned business.
Be who you want to be. Stand up for who you want to present yourself as. But when y'all start trying to change genders,
comment.
that's when I came. What's the comment?
Titi sound, buddy, shut the fuck up. Like,
Didi sound like fun. What's her gram?
So we were talking about angles earlier and shit. And like speaking about angles, we want to talk about like how y'all like mindset change of how you view somebody attractive, like how they're attractive to you as growing up and shit? Like, how's it change over time?
I mean, clearly when you're younger, you don't think about all the things that you think about it to like in this day. Like right now, like we was in high school, didn't give a fuck if you was living with your mama, if you was living by yourself,
we always in high
if you
school.
had a
All
job.
around moms.
Exactly, that's what I'm saying. Like the shit like that, like even fresh out of high school, like type thing, like 19, like 20, like it's hard and to get your own shit
That's
together that
crazy.
fast. Anyway, mind your business, buddy. Once again, and yeah, like
Buddy one.
even fresh out of high school, like 19, 20, like that's not the main concern either. Like, but now. It's especially when you have kids, your whole mindset gotta change about every single thing, even the friends that you let in your life too. Like, because you're supposed to create an example. Shut the fuck up, because the only person that you're ever referring to, she barely be around now as is. Anyway, you know what? I'm done talking. Go ahead, because like you're annoying.
So you want to go or you?
Not bad, bro.
I remember when I was younger, I don't give a fuck. I'm gonna say it straight. I used to want a girl like big titties, big ass, like you gotta be sexy as shit. That's how I was when I was a young boy. Like I didn't really think I was like I wanted someone with that.
Jesus Christ.
Then when I got older, I'm like I don't really care about that shit. Like I don't care if you got small titties, small ass. I do care about the face still. Like I want to be with a pretty girl.
What you just said too, because that kind of I didn't mean to cut you off, but that kind of leads into the next topic. But I'm gonna let you finish. Go ahead.
Yeah, like I don't really care if you got small. Like some of the girls that I've been with, they don't really got like too much, but like I fuck with them. Like you know they alright and they cool and like it changed over time. Like you don't need to have like all that shit. So like the girls that are insecure about that shit, like fuck the big titties and fuck the big ass.
Facts.
Yeah, if you got that shit, it's a plus. Like I ain't complaining, but like yeah.
Itty bitty titty committee.
So like,
You know what I'm saying?
so like me personally, I'm not gonna go into like all like the extra shit, like the not I have to call what you said extra, but like the real life stuff or like the feeling. I'm just talking like look based, right?
Right.
So I ain't gonna lie, like growing up, I always was like a titty guy. Like titties was my thing, bro. Like I ain't really care like what anything was packed. I'm just like you got some nice titties, and like and to me my like what I thought was big titties was like what Adam was saying, like big ass titties, because porn set the standard, and you know I was trying to match that, whatever. But I'm not, you know, growing up, like I've definitely come to just like just enjoy like small perky titties, cause like I feel like titties just sit nice. That's a good joint. Like
That's a great
they
joint.
just like are there, and like even now I feel like I kind of like find a balance, and like I enjoy ass as much as titties, you know.
I'm still a titty guy to the day
Even
I
like
die.
even like a nice little butt, it's still like a joint, like a nice
yeah.
like a fat ass is like a little like it's got like a small butt, but it's jiggly. That's a good joint, because it's like goddamn.
That's somebody that came to mind.
See, I think with the way y'all asking the question, it was different for us because
So I worded the
we're not looking at dicks through pants or ass
Nah,
or nothing.
so-
Like we're just looking strictly at your face. That's it.
So I worded
Okay.
the question differently. Adam decided to ask the question.
Okay.
And he definitely tried to make it more political when my shit was just straightforward.
How
He
did I
does
make it
that
more
a lot,
political?
though.
Go ahead.
Bro,
You
the
ask
question
it.
was like, how does like what you find attractive change from when you was in high school to now? That literally was the question.
And Lissette answered it perfectly.
We're just answering from a different point of view.
Right.
Yeah.
I mean, no, obviously, like, bro, I'm a grown ass man. Like, I got a kid, like, I'm on house and all of that. So obviously, I'm not dating like no bum ass woman that can't provide for me or my child, because that shit matters. So like, obviously, like all of that shit counts. Like, I ain't want to get into that.
As far as looks wise, I only like black boys. I just want to put that out there.
Her first boyfriend was Rican.
Hey,
Bro,
move
it's,
over! Don't bring that shit into my square.
She was trying to hit me.
it changed over time.
Exactly.
It changed over time.
Listen, I've dealt with 3 Puerto Ricans, and they each showed me why
Okay.
I shouldn't deal with Puerto Ricans. Like
I thought it was just
That's very.
I
true.
gave. That's why when Josh be like talking his shit, like he knows that I dealt with Puerto Rican men, and they've shown me why I shouldn't.
That's why
deal
it's
with
fun to
Puerto
talk
Rican
my
men.
shit.
He always
Don't
talking
blame
shit.
them cheating on why you don't like
I
Puerto
never
Ricans.
said that they cheated though. I never said that they
So
cheated.
so what
though.
did they do?
I think Puerto Rican men is soft as shit. Like
Soft?
point blank period. Like
I'm
they.
soft.
You see me? You getting on my nerves right now, bitch?
No, like in general, I'm soft. Like
No, you just nonchalant as fuck.
Yeah, you're not.
So you wouldn't say he's harsh, he's just nonchalant?
Yeah. Cause I
I'll
will
take
whoop
it.
Josh ass.
What makes a
But
man?
Josh is also a rare breed, and I'm not in a good.
Aw.
No, that's what I'm like. It's not a compliment, motherfucker.
You not like these other guys out here, Josh.
it's okay that you unfollow me.
He really is different.
Yeah, you
He's
different.
him.
You
I
different,
appreciate
different
that.
for sure.
Him Duncan.
Feel me?
And Josh
Rogers.
definitely has to be different for my mom to actually like him and not care about him being around all the time. Because my mom is very judgmental when it comes to people.
I feel like your mom is just like she a strong, independent black woman that just know what she want. And she just like she's a very smart woman and she just know like a real nigga when she see one.
I don't know why I agreed to come on this podcast. I don't know why I said yes. I was hyping shit too.
She was.
I was like, why you want me to be on the podcast? Like, damn, they finally asked.
She just know a real one when she see one. Shout out to Michelle, man.
Every time you hear him say the name of Michelle, he's talking about they mom.
I was wondering if she watched the podcast too.
I
She
told
better.
her not to.
Wow.
She asked me. I told her no. And the reasoning behind me telling her no was...
You did what?
Yeah.
With two of them? Why you was in my house?
We had a whole conversation.
Not in my house.
She had called me literally right before y'all got here, and she was like, "What are you doing?" I was like, "I'm getting ready to record a podcast." She told me, "You do a podcast?" And I'm like, "No, this was like a couple weeks ago." I was like, "Yeah." She was like, "Well, what is it? I want to watch it." I was like, "You're not watching it, Mom, and I'm not giving you the stuff to watch it." And she's like, "Wow." I said, "Because I'm on there talking about stuff that you don't need to know that I do on my personal time." And she's like, "But other people," I said, "I don't give a fuck about what other people feel. We're talking about you right now. I don't want you to see that or hear that."
So
we just have that kind of relationship with our mom where it's like, doesn't matter how old we get. It's just some
Yeah.
shit we don't share with her.
I feel like that just comes down to like respect. Like,
That too.
It's
even
a
like,
respect thing. We respect our mom very much.
or even to this day, like obviously cursing is human nature, but like, bro, I do not curse in front of my parents. Like, bro, I wouldn't even like. Nah, I ain't gonna hold you. Like, I'm talking about like for me personally, like, bro, I won't allow like my girls to sit on my lap. Like any girl I'm dealing with, you're not gonna sit on my lap in front
that's
of my
disrespectful.
parents. Like,
That's disrespectful.
I'm not gonna like be all like intimate and like lovey-dovey.
Maybe
This is
you
like
is
how I am.
soft.
It's not sorry.
I feel like that's just out of respect.
Out of respect.
Yeah.
Like that's really all that is. Like I'm not gonna do all that for my parents just because that's like.
I've never met a guy that ever told me like, don't do that because my mom is right there. So that's not that that's a bad thing. But
Yeah.
that's what I'm
Yeah.
saying. That's a different
Man,
quality.
you said I'm a different breed. You hear me?
You know what I'm saying?
Because
saw
one thing
that.
about me, I don't care who mama. What the fuck going on in here?
I talked about that with my mom recently too. I was like,
Wait. We didn't let Lou talk. You being
About what?
ignorant about like you know how.
oh yeah, how was your thoughts changed over time
Ignorant.
to attractiveness?
Lou's like, I feel like he's so far away.
He did Lissette today.
I'm high. It's like, no.
He's smoking that bum feet.
It's
He's
like,
smoking
no,
that
it's
bum
like,
That
feet.
bum feet. Shout out to bum feet.
I feel like, to be honest, I'm not even trying to sound cocky or
You
nothing,
don't like that.
but I feel like I've been like very mature since a very young age.
Period.
And I think I've always like looked for a certain thing in a woman. And like as far as physical, like that's different. Like I feel like we all as men like look at the same shit. Like, oh, we want big titties, and then like we learn to not care. But as far as like the type of person you are, I feel like I've always looked for a certain type of person. For real. So I don't think it really
So
changed.
that was your big thing with getting with Maria? You heard me, Lou?
Why y'all always do that?
You heard me, Lou?
Yes, Josh.
I
Yes.
don't know.
No. Ask
Nah,
something.
like what's
You
the
wanna
look
say
for?
something?
What's the
Say
look for?
something.
Nah, so
Go ahead, bro. This podcast and chill with you the buck.
nah. Listen, y'all know Lou, my brother. I love that. I love that man to death. Like that's my guy. But you know, I kind of don't agree with what you said, bro.
Mom
Why?
got on live.
Because, hey, shout out to Michelle. hey, buddy, if
Mom,
you,
we
buddy,
was just
if you
talking
still in
about
this
you.
John, buddy, that's her.
Nah, that's crazy.
Stop playing.
That's crazy.
Buddy, that's nothing.
So
Josh, I will knock you the
in
fuck dry.
in like comparison,
right on this camera.
yo, it's crazy because like you know I'm all about domestic violence and shit. So you know what they say: equal rights, equal fights.
Hypothetically speaking.
No, pathetically speaking. So
You just called yourself a bitch earlier, so definitely.
I didn't say I said I respect my parents. That makes me a bitch.
No, hell no.
All right, add it to the list. You heard it first. Men can't respect their parents.
Add that to the
list.
shit that men can't do.
Now we can't respect our parents. There we go.
Number 86.
I'm gonna clip it. I'm gonna clip it and send it to the guy. I'm gonna send it to the guy.
Men can't respect their parents.
When I said earlier, you said why you didn't invite me to the brunch. I said I invited you to the brunch because it was an all girls brunch. You said exactly. That's what I'm talking about.
Men can't eat brunch.
Now men can't eat brunch.
That might be on the list.
We can't eat.
What if I wake up late?
You eat breakfast? Wait till lunch, nigga. That's it.
I was not aware about this.
He said, "What
The
y'all?"
list.
Mom said, "What y'all
Check
saying
your
about me?"
I took your DM. But no, what I was gonna say is, I don't feel like the different type of women you dealt with have been like the same personality wise. Obviously, you said the looks was kind of a different topic because obviously they don't look the same at all. But I feel like personality wise, it's not comparable, to be honest.
No, yeah, but that's why I never got with them.
Can you answer my question now? What was my question? Because I said
What
like
was your
5
question?
times.
I didn't hear your question.
Somebody-
I said, is that
what?
what made you want to get with Maria?
Yeah.
She was the person that you were looking for.
Yeah.
That you was talking about.
I ain't gonna lie. I thought I matched all the boxes, but here I am ringless. So. Obviously not.
He full of
She
shit.
won.
He talking about some ringless. He didn't even want a ring.
You never offered a ring.
All the times that you said, I don't want a
But
ring,
when
I
I
don't
call
want a
him a
ring.
bitch,
You never offered it.
That's crazy.
He a different breed.
He different.
I'm about to Titi how Lissette did because I'm about to whoop his ass.
Are you saying that I got my ass beat again?
I'm not saying you won.
I'm gonna clip it.
So, I'm a backtrack on what I said. What you said brought me into my next topic. How you said you want a woman with like big titties, da da da. Bro, I hate, and this is like something that I've seen on social media where it's like people have standards that they can't meet, that they can't match themselves. Where I see some shit where some girl was living in the same apartment complex as this bull, and she was like, mind you, his apartment was his apartment, like he had it by himself, and she lived in her mom's apartment complex. So he lived in the same John. She lived with her mom. He had his own shit, and she was like, "Oh, you can't speak to me. I need a man that got this and got this and got that." He was like, "Bitch, you live at the same place with me, about to catch the bus, and live with your mom. Meanwhile, I got my shit on my own, and I'm about to go into my car." And I feel like we've seen this shit like numerous times where it's like,
yeah,
I
you
think I've
can't
also-
ask for nothing that you cannot also
Right.
give.
I think I've also seen like a podcast where the boy was talking about how he make like 6 figures or whatever, and the girl I think she wasn't even working or whatever the case may be, and she was like, "Oh yeah, I couldn't mess with him because he don't make enough money." It's like, bro, he make triple what you make.
Yeah.
Like, what's the problem?
That's the same thing with girls expecting men to pay their bills and all that shit right off the bat.
Nah,
Would
so
you do the same
I
thing?
ain't gonna lie, I don't blame y'all at all, cause like it's
Off the bat though, that's extra.
no, but like I'm about to say,
That's
it's,
the men's fault.
bro. I don't blame y'all. Like if you got it and you can get it, you gotta do what you got to get what you want. Cause it's really niggas out here that's simping like crazy. That's gonna pay for your whatever you need and your rent, and you don't gotta do shit. So I don't blame y'all.
Trust me, that shit
I have
comes
something to
with
ask
a
about that.
price.
I have
It
something
comes
to
with
ask
a
about
price, whether it's
But no, it's people out here.
whether
that's
it's
just
sugar or
sending
not.
money.
It comes with some type of price. That man is harassing you. He will not leave you the fuck alone.
Yeah.
He's constantly saying, "Oh well, I've been doing A, B, and C,
Yes.
and you not doing." Trust me,
Yes.
just because a female is
Yes.
not telling you, she's just giving you the glitz and the glamour. She's
Right.
not telling you what she's going through behind closed doors. Trust me, because everything comes with a price.
Mm-hmm.
And what's crazy is it's not even the lame men fault. It's the men that got money that is their fault because they're the ones giving all they shit away to women for free.
They made it harder for us broke boys.
Yeah, they made it hard for the broke boys, man. They bullshit.
Yeah, I had a question about that. So say if like you had somebody that came up to you and was like, "Yo, I'm trying to take care of you for the rest of life. You don't got to work," but he was like, "I'm gonna cheat on you," but like, you don't got to work another day in your life. You gonna go through with it?
One, a man telling me that I don't have to work another day in my life is not attractive to me at all. I like to motherfucking work. Ain't no niggas gonna be sitting here throwing it in my face. Oh, you home all day, you don't do nothing. You're expected to do A, B, C, D, E, F, G because you're a stay-at-home wife. No, one thing about me, I like to work. I like to make my own money. So you throwing that in my face, that doesn't mean anything to me.
See, nah, that's corny. Like, I remember when my daughter's mom was pregnant with her, and obviously, once I go on like maternity, y'all really can't do much. So at that point in time, like, bro, I was holding on to the household. Like, she couldn't work. I'll take care of it. I've never
that's a
once
different-
like
That's a different
I've
scenario.
never
though.
once like thrown it in. Like, I think that's corny. Like, if you doing all of that shit, and like if I'm so that's one thing. Like, if you ask me for the money, I'm giving it to you, and then I can throw that in your face. If I'm offering to you, and you're not asking for nothing. That's like I'm lame at that point because like I'm just throwing the shit at you. And I'm just like, oh, you gotta do this. Like, nah, that's your fault. They like.
I mean, in reality, you never know whether somebody is going to throw it in your face
Right.
or not.
Oh, for
but
sure.
the way that I was raised was you don't never put yourself in the position for anybody to be able to do that. So I'm never going to sit here and play the guessing game. Oh, well, maybe he might not put me out.
All right, so
I'm
for
about to disagree though, because let a woman come to my life talking about
I
something.
was about to ask you that,
Let her come to me talking about something. Listen, Josh, you never got to work a day in your life.
but
Stay home, take care of the kids.
Here's the
clean
question,
the
though.
house.
what if she's like, you get all that, but I'm gonna cheat on you. Like I'm gonna be seeing other guys.
So my thing is like, how rich we talking? Like,
you don't gotta work another day, bro.
Right, and like,
just because I don't gotta work another day, don't mean that
you got like
it's an extent to it. Like, are you just like paying my bills, but like I'm home not doing nothing because like I don't got no money myself, or like am I giving like a 6-figure allowance?
Yeah.
I feel like we just gotta
y'all go on trips together and shit.
We
like,
gotta set some terms.
And can we do whatever we want as well?
No.
So I'm fine with that, but we gotta set terms. No, I swear.
Here's my thing. Here's my thing.
Wait. So we gotta set terms.
So like, you okay with your rich bitch cheating?
Let me talk.
Wait, I want to say something real quick.
We gotta set terms. Like you gotta understand. You can't be out here getting raw, dog. Cause like that's drawn. You can't suck dick. Like you can. It's one thing to get fucked, but if you sucking dick, that's a whole type of disrespect.
And if you cheat, don't tell me like, can you make up a lie? Like,
yeah,
babe,
like,
I got this thing I gotta do. Like,
no, my
right,
thing.
like,
I'm not gonna act. Just say you gonna step out. That's cool. I won't go to the gym, babe. Do whatever you gotta do. I'm gonna already put in my head like, oh, she probably gotta run some errands. She gotta.
That's what I'm saying.
If she making money like that, she obviously a
just
busy
don't
woman.
tell me you cheating.
Yeah. So yeah.
Just respect me.
You gotta set boundaries. Like,
Facts.
you know, don't.
No raw dog.
No
head,
trains. No trains.
No trains.
Like I don't care if it's condom trains. No trains. I feel like that's like reasonable. There's 3 rules.
Are you cheating too?
No cheating.
I mean, if she allow it,
Yeah, she allowed, of course. But like the situation is you can't cheat.
And you gotta follow them same rules.
I just said I'm fine with it.
Okay, just making sure.
I'm cool with it. Tell me I don't gotta cheat. That's cool. I don't gotta work ever again.
In reality, it sounds good, but at some point, you're gonna run into the money doesn't. It's not gonna take you out of that unhappiness. That
Somebody said that. Somebody was like, "Are you in love with the money or are you in love with the person?" Like,
I mean, it could be both. You just the money is allowing you to put up with the bullshit. It's like our jobs. We hate our jobs.
Well, you said
the
it
money
was
make
a
us
scenario
stay.
that somebody came up to you and they said, "Oh, I'll do this, this, and this as an even exchange." So I don't love you. There's no love here. We just made an even exchange.
But to that, yeah. But
Okay.
I'm just thinking like if it's somebody I'm with, and like obviously I'm with them because I like them, and they give me that offer.
yeah, what if somebody that
At
you're already
this point,
with?
At this point, it's a job.
Like, say if
I'm
like,
gonna do what I gotta do.
say if you got somebody right and they like fucking like hit the lottery, like, all right, well I'm gonna be living lavishly. Like, I still want to be with you, but I want to do other shit.
Sex.
No.
Okay.
I ain't gonna hold you. I look at like the long term effects. Like you can literally change my life, my kids' life, shit, even my folks' life. So like if I can, you know, do that, I'm gonna do what I gotta do. Like I said, you gotta use what you got to get what you want. So
You're not thinking far enough.
I'm thinking far as hell.
What if,
I'm thinking
let's say
the furthest.
scenario, you know, he's fucking with this bitch or whatever.
Why am I fucking a he?
No, I'm talking about for my
Oh,
scenario.
all right.
He's fucking with this bitch, you know, like he can do. That's on his rules. And she becomes greedy. And she doesn't like that I'm in the house and he's giving me money. And now she comes and tries to kill me. Now I'm dead.
Well, with that money, you got a gun.
Do you know how to fight? Like, do you know how to shoot? Like, think about it. If you live in a big house and it's lavish, you gotta have like your sniper's
How am I
nest.
supposed to know?
Have your
How am I
sniper's
supposed to
nest
know her
and
ass
just-
coming for me?
Have your gun under your pillow or your bed.
Y'all being funny.
That's a
I'm trying to be
crazy way to
realistic
live.
here. Y'all making motherfuckers.
But you
Tell-
asking questions
They
and we give
got
you
an answer for
answer.
everything.
Tell
Yeah.
tell
They got an
homeboy
answer
to
for
put air
everything.
tags
No, I
on
didn't
her.
ask y'all a question.
Bro,
You
tell
did. You said,
homeboy
what if she
to
gets
No, I
ready?
gave
Put air
y'all a
tag in her
scenario.
pocket.
I
And
just
we-
gave y'all a scenario of how y'all not thinking far ahead. It wasn't a question.
And we just gave
And
you
we
a
give you
scenario
answer?
to combat that.
Facts.
Get you a ghillie suit,
Right.
hide in the bushes.
Hire some security. You got the money?
Facts. Also hire
Okay.
security.
I'll just put me and my kids' lives in danger. Sounds amazing. This is the life for me.
Put them in a private jet. You got in the
Does
backyard.
that sound good for you? No more scenarios after that?
I'm still doing it.
Facts.
Like, I'm gonna tell homeboy come for me.
Damn, yeah. Imagine a bull be like, nah, that's my girl. Look where I'm living, bro. That's my girl. Like, yeah, you might be
Like,
hitting,
bro,
but
you can claim whatever you want, bro.
I'm getting
Obvious.
paid.
Claim whatever
Niggas will
you
do
want.
anything. But we knew that already.
Facts.
You trying to call us whores?
Definitely.
Nah, it's not a whore because you're
No.
you're agreeing to
I wouldn't do
monogamy
that.
on your
I would
end.
feel like such a bitch.
I don't think
So
I'm
just
I guess I'm-
pride,
I guess
just
I'm
by
a bitch.
pride, and that's only one reason, I would feel like such a bitch.
I guess I'm a bitch.
Call me a bitch.
That's being realistic, right?
Yeah.
Not joking about the situation.
I'm being
Not
realistic,
joking.
too.
I'm being real. Yo,
Listen, you know me. You know I'm being realistic, right?
obviously she gotta be like kind of
I'm
cute.
dead ass. Like,
I wouldn't do it with no ugly older John. She gotta be like kind of cute in the age range.
Yeah, all right.
Right,
but
'cause I
Miss
gotta
Barbara laying them stacks down on you.
on me?
no, if anything, I ain't gonna hold you. If anything, it's probably better if she older, because that means she ain't gonna have that much time on her. So then after like you get all the funds, Now you can
That's
go
a
do your
sugar
thing.
mama though. That's a whole
real
different.
shit.
That's
And
a whole
then
different situation.
She out fucking so much, and now she ended up on 1,000 ways to
Catch a
die
heart
because
attack.
she got too much bleach on them.
Dumb
Now you got her whole
ways
life
to die.
insurance policy.
Nothing
y'all
can
done
stop
lost
me. I'm
me.
all the way up.
Y'all done lost me. These scenarios are getting out of hand. Jesus Christ.
You gotta hear our FaceTime calls. We be getting
Yo.
deep into the scenario.
Let's get back to reality.
I don't be involved in these
What the
FaceTime
fuck?
calls.
It's been,
All right,
it's been a while.
Sorry,
so-
Miss Barbara.
So back to reality, right? And you know, Jazz, you my guy. Ain't my best friend. I love him to death. But like just out like knowing you and like the persona and how you act, I feel like you're a pillow princess.
Wow.
What's
like,
that?
like you just lay there and you just be like,
I love to lay. I don't.
it was right.
I don't give a fuck.
No, I'm not mad at it. I'm just glad that I
I'm
was
not the
right.
one that want to be doing all the tips and the tricks and the all. I love to lay. It's not that I do it all the time, but do I love it? Is my favorite? Absolutely.
I think that's every girl's favorite though.
Why would I want to be doing fucking robotics and gymnastics and no?
I like robotics and gymnastics.
Nah,
Oh my
you know
God.
what's crazy?
Why is she climbing on the bureau? What is she doing up there?
The thing is, right?
Is she about to jump off the fan?
I don't know. I guess I'm boring. I don't give a fuck.
The few girls that you've said, I think they're pillow princesses. Everyone has confirmed a pillow princess.
Bro, I'm
Everyone.
telling you, like, I
Not
got
that's
the,
a bad thing. We just
I got the radar, bro. Like I just when you know, and I know.
It's because I'm a regular princess as well, so of course I'm gonna be.
Oh, shit.
I'm all kinds of princesses.
you her.
Stop with the faces.
What?
No, no.
Right. I'm a queen.
His
bitch.
little giggle. Did you hear that?
He's like, what?
Also, I hate seeing on a lot of times where I find our podcast topics is when I'm just scrolling through social media and like I'll see something and I'm just like, this bitch. Bet. Watch it. Or I ain't gonna hold y'all. A lot of it be like our life scenario. Whenever I like hear something from someone or somebody else's situation, I'm just like, that's a good
Something
podcast
to talk
topic.
about,
So
yeah.
I hate seeing all men are trash or even on our stick like all women are trash or like whatever the case may be. Because honestly, it comes down to like what you go for. I've personally, off the women I've dated in my grown adult life or the women I've been involved with, I got good choices. Like I've never been with like a bum broke bitch or whatever the case may be. So like I feel like when that stigma is being put out or like they're saying it's like, bro, your quality of what you go for is trash. Like you're not setting the standards for what you want in life high enough to where though yes, the men you deal with are trash. Like,
Right.
I feel like it's not.
I agree with
I
you.
feel like it's not spoken about enough. Like all
I
men
think
are trash,
you
all
just
women
gotta
are trash.
remember that usually when women, if it is the women that you're talking about that are posting it, they are usually just trying to post shit so that their corny ass niggas can see it and then be like, me? No, I'm not. Let me buy her some flowers.
So that don't work because like as a
It
guy,
don't. I know it don't. That's why I don't do shit like
fellas,
that.
all together on three. A woman that we dealt with says all men are trash after you dealt with her. How do we win the argument?
Still hit though.
Still hit though.
Sorry, we missed the countdown.
No,
but
it's okay.
It was just automatic.
Whatever you say, I still hit. So like,
Oh, I was like, wait. I thought y'all meant like,
there's no way you could lose
Smack
argument.
them in the face.
No,
Oh.
still hit. Still hit.
like
though.
not in unison.
But yeah,
The violence in unison.
Domestic
Nah,
violence.
really.
3, 2, 1. Domestic violence.
and I feel like facts.
I don't agree with that.
I feel like it's not said enough. Like we just be letting like, bro, this isn't. Obviously, I only dealt with women, so I don't know like what men be saying. 'Cause I don't really be like looking into their shit, but like,
They tell you what you want to hear.
It's said too much, and that shit is corny. Like, we not trash, y'all not trash. You're trash on what you
But
decide to get.
women say men are trash, and men say all these bitches is hoes.
And the same.
All these bitches is the same.
They
all
do
these
be hoes.
bitches.
Yeah, they
just,
do.
All these bitches just want our
He said
money.
these people are the same. Shout out to Juice WRLD. He says in the song, these people are the same.
We get the same thing.
Shout
though.
out to my guy.
R.I.P.
Yeah, love you, bro.
I be saying on the podcast a lot. I can never trust a woman, even though I'd be like
DTB.
33%. Like, even though I'd be like 66% serious. Damn, even though I'd be like 80% serious, like I could trust a woman one day.
It's just a stereotype, but not on a race. It's a stereotype on
Adam,
men
I think
and
I
Standard
personally
judgment.
think that you say that a lot because of the things that we tell you that we do or we've done.
And stuff that's happened to me too.
Yeah,
So you
and your
know
own
you ain't
experiences.
I'm probably not shit to a lot of
Period.
people, but I don't give a fuck.
Especially that one story about passing the Dutch around. But anyways,
I don't give a fuck about that either. He deserved that.
okay, I'll give you
Wait.
a pass.
Oh, you didn't watch that clip.
she
Oh,
wants
when
to.
I had I'm not gonna say his name.
I'll show the clip.
When I had, well, you know, Kev, I had him smoking with the guy that I was fucking with.
See, bitches
Now
ain't shit.
that she my sister, and I didn't even think she was capable of that. Damn, sis.
I be trying to tell y'all she ain't shit.
Damn, you don't be
Nobody
telling your
listen.
sister shit.
At the time, it was just like it just happened because, you know how he was, Jazz, and he really tried to make it seem like I couldn't get niggas because I was fat. So I one upped him on that one.
Well, with the shit that he did, I would have did the same thing.
Thank you.
So I do want to say about y'all two. I tell you this all the time.
Yeah.
I love like where y'all at now, like the growth y'all have gotten in y'all relationship, because when we was in high school and I was around, y'all was just real toxic. Like, bro,
Yo,
y'all
everybody
was
was like,
the
"He'll be
worst.
fighting
bro.
again."
Like,
These two come screaming down the hallway.
Y'all legit was the worst. And like I literally tell her all the time. Like whenever like I walk in, y'all on the phone, like, I'm just like, oh, it feel good inside. Like, oh, like
Yeah.
I've loved how far y'all have come in, like, as far as your relationship.
Yeah, us too. I definitely appreciate it. But it
Yeah,
just goes
me
back to,
too.
being young, and you just don't look at things the way you do when you get older. Especially now we both have 2 kids. So we can relate to each other a lot on that. What?
And I know you not talking about being fast.
Anyways, go ahead. What you were saying, Joe?
I also
I can't talk.
appreciate our growth. We definitely was toxic.
Yes,
we
we
did
were.
not get along
At all. And
for like 23 years.
and I think I do
Oh,
think it
she's
stemmed a lot
25,
with
okay.
that we slept in the same. We had to share a room and all
They
that
just got
stuff.
cool
So
3
we
years
were
ago.
always together. But yeah, we did fight a whole lot, like a lot. And it was times where we would go months without talking to each other and stuff like that. And I don't know, I
Wait.
guess
Is this when you was living here or you was living at your mom's house?
both.
So y'all lived in a house.
It still wasn't
That's
talking to
crazy.
each
Yeah,
other.
even
Yeah.
living separately, it still was that way.
Mhm.
I think it was you though.
It was me. Yeah.
Oh shit.
Thank you
I
for
just-
admitting that.
She would try, and I just wouldn't care to have
I
the conversation.
never ever heard her even admit that.
No.
I'm glad that you
Until now?
because I used to try really hard, and
Yeah.
she always.
I just didn't care. And I think it was from me
Petty.
just being so angry and petty for all the stuff that we did to each other growing up, like just
Yeah.
arguing all the time. And I just got over it. And it was just like, I just really don't care. And it got to a point where I even told her. And I think the day that I told her something and I hurt her feelings, that made me realize, like, all right, Lissette, like, maybe you're doing too much. And I'm supposed to be her older sister. So I'm supposed to be setting an example of how the relationship is supposed to be. So me, like, moving out of my mom's house and then just having time to grow and, like, overthink things and going through all that shit with my baby dad just made me realize that Jasmine is literally one of the top people on my list that I can call for any damn thing, no matter when it is or where it is or what the fuck it's about. I can be in the wrong and she's still gonna make it seem like I was in the right, whether what it is. So I can say to you now, Jazz, that I love you with all my heart. Really.
Y'all about to start crying.
This is so cute.
I don't want to cry, but yes.
Not this being a therapy session.
Y'all need a hug? Y'all need to hug it out?
Hug.
I know, come on, let's go. Come on. We get in there, everybody. We get in there, everybody. Our first podcast and chill group hug.
I'm crying.
Literally.
That's a good job. That's a good
No,
job.
I just appreciate you for saying that because sometimes when you're trying with people, a lot of times it's in like a significant other relationship, where you're trying and the person doesn't see it, but we had that relationship.
Yeah.
And like I said, it was just I've never heard her acknowledge that
Yeah.
to this day. So
That was beautiful.
That was.
yeah.
I thought
Makes
that
me
was
happy.
funny.
Makes you smile.
Yeah. So like, not to break up y'all little gay moment or whatever.
Now real shit, break it up.
So I feel like all what y'all just said is like a sister thing. I mean, I don't know how y'all relationship is with y'all brothers, and y'all probably could contest or go against what I'm saying, but like, bro, I've always been like I've always been like brothers with my brothers. Like we'll have like little fights or whatever, but then like instantly like we just like that's my nigga. Like, so yeah, I don't.
it's
all
just an
that,
unexplained bond.
Yeah.
I'm saying
Now,
like,
how about you and,
all the fighting and like all that, like not talking for months. Like, bro, I'd be so hurt if John didn't want to talk to me. Like, I'm thinking like back then and now. Like, if any of my brothers ever talked to me, I'd have been like, but we never been like that. Like, at one point in time, I've lived with like all of my brothers for like a extended time, and it's like, bro, they're my niggas for life. Like,
How many brothers do you have?
I got 3 brothers.
Okay.
So yeah, like at one point, like
I don't know why. It feels like you have more.
His one brother is fine as fuck.
They're all of us are
just
fine
wanna
as
say
fuck.
that.
First of
No,
all, all of
the
us.
one
are.
that I
fine.
think is fine as fuck.
We're all fine.
Why do I just feel like I just see 4 guys
Identical.
and y'all all look alike and y'all just like one's taller, one's
They don't all look alike
Right.
as much. They all sound alike
So
though.
we all kind of got similarities as
So
far
I
as
could
like,
have
our
asked
looks.
earlier if you and your brother sounded alike on the phone.
Sometimes like
I didn't know you had a
it's-
brother.
Yeah, like it's be times like our parents are called. We'll pass the phone around. He'll think he's talking to the same sibling. It's like, yo, mom, this is me, Josh. But like, nah. So Rashawn is like a little shorter than me, but he the strong one. John is like the short, stocky one. Chris is like
fine as fuck.
Chris is a little shorter than me, but like he
You
not
short guys?
No, he's not.
He a little shorter than me. Like I'm
Ain't you short?
I'm 5'10",
No,
he's
Josh
like
is taller
5'9"
than
and
me.
a half. He's like I'm slightly taller. It's not like a crazy difference. Like a little taller than him. And he like more like of a muscular build, but he's not like he like
Josh the only skinny
like
one.
yeah,
I just realized
like an
that.
athletic build type.
So you the tallest one?
Yeah.
You're the tallest one?
Yeah.
I didn't know
bro,
that.
I got a nephew. He's like 6'3".
I didn't know that either.
6 how many?
He's 6'3". Bro.
He's six
I
how
know-
many?
Bro, Nasir's big as shit. Yeah, he like 6'3".
That's gonna be
But your
my
dad's
fucking
tall,
son.
isn't he?
My dad's like 5'8".
You're taller than your
I'm
dad.
taller than everyone, but my nephew.
What the hell? I thought
Yeah,
you
taller than
like
everyone
for
but
some
not
reason I
Sarah.
think of your dad and
So
I think
your
he's
nephew's
tall.
your brother.
Yeah,
one of
your
brothers?
Right?
dad's short.
My oldest brother. My dad. He's like 5. I mean, first of all, you know,
I just seen
you
him.
know how as you get older you shrink. So like he probably's gotten shorter.
Now you
Speaking
shrink.
of parents and their heights
crazy.
though,
Damn.
bro, I remember growing up,
I'm
I
sorry.
thought my dad was like a god. Like I'm like, this man is like my dad. He muscular too. So I'm like, this man's big as shit. Like he whoop my ass. And now I look at him, it's like, man, get your little ass out of here. Fuck out
I
of
feel the
here.
same way
You
about
gonna have
my
to send
dad.
this to
He's
him.
so
Not my man's beat,
short
though.
and small.
Right, bro. Growing up, like I thought my dad was like a god. Like this nigga's a superhero. Like he's big as shit. He just towering me and shit. It's like, no, it's like, Dad, you all old.
I mean, it was like that with everything.
He'll probably
You ever
still my
went
ass,
into
but
a
still.
house that you used to live in before, and you're like,
Thinking it was a mansion.
what the fuck? You was living in this?
Whole old time he lives in a crack house.
It was a box. Like, that shit was a dead ass box.
But I mean, like I said, my shit always been in harmony with my brothers and whatnot. So like, so with y'all, with y'all brothers, I'm not gonna compare like y'all sisters because obviously it's a whole different type thing. But like same gender to gender. But like, so how like
Me and my brother didn't get for some reason I don't remember a lot of it. Me and my brother used to argue when we was younger.
we know why.
And
We know why.
what do you mean no? No. So this is before he got into all that shit.
Oh well, shit.
All that political shit. Anyways, he I hear like stories from my cousins, and I'm like, damn, me and my brother did that. Like we used to argue and shit. I remember when we started getting closer. I was in high school. I was like 13, 14 and shit. That's when we started to get close. When I was in high school, and you know we really close and shit. Like I be knowing shit, he be knowing some shit. I don't tell him too much. That's my guy.
Real quick,
Republican?
Real quick, I got a real funny story about. Mind you, whenever John tells this story, I get so embarrassed and I hate when he tells it. I don't put myself on blast for the podcast. I should do an episode where he was here. But so you don't know about my siblings or whatever. So my two oldest brothers are from my dad. My brother John is same mom and dad. So I've lived with John more than I've
Wow,
lived
so our situation is like the same,
in a sense, yeah.
but reversed. Like
Yeah.
my mom has girls.
So I lived with, so yeah, I got 3 brothers, 1 sister. I lived with John every time. So that's funny, right? 'Cause I was a badass kid growing up. I ain't even gonna hold y'all. So like I would get kicked out. I would get kicked out of my mom's house, go to my dad's, be there a couple months, kicked out of there, go back to my mom's, and it was just like an endless. But it was me and John, so both of us would keep getting kicked out back and forth. So yeah, so one time when I was younger, I was a young boy back when I was like a virgin and shit, like last week. I remember. So John dated like the neighborhood baddies, like every girl around our area that like we all grew up crushing on. John dated all of them. Shout out to John, he the GOAT too.
Facts.
So this one girl, I remember he was like flirting whatever. I guess it was his girlfriend at the time, and we all was hanging out. It was like us 3, and he kissed her. And I remember I was so mad. I like jumped on his back, started hitting him like,
yo,
bro. I was on some weird young boy shit. I was talking about some. Why you do that? I love her.
oh my god,
bro. He was talking about that. That shit get me hot. But like, bro, that
You
shit.
used to be a softie.
I was
He just like me.
facts,
Say
bro.
nah.
I was on some.
that's worse than Adam. I don't know if
Yeah,
Adam
nah,
ever
bro.
did that.
That's not
Bro,
me.
I ain't gonna hold you. I'm gonna say it for another episode. I got a story worse than that.
Damn.
Not on hating on my brother type shit.
Stay tuned.
Yeah, but like, yeah, I never told that story publicly. I just did it in front of everybody, so that's a good job. But
I never heard that story. I'm mad, bitch.
But if you ask John, he'll tell you. He tells everyone. Like, he tells everyone. Whenever
That's his favorite story to tell.
He loves telling that story. I think it makes him feel big about me, like bigger than me and shit.
Not you crying over the girl.
No, I was like legit shedding tears, like legit crying. I jumped on his back.
Right after it happened.
Yeah, I'm like, why would you do that? I love her.
And now where is she?
Just ridiculous.
Huh?
And where is she now? Are you crying?
Am I crying?
Yo, right? His eyes are all watery and
Let
shit.
me see.
It's
they're
a little
shiny.
emotional about that
they're
situation. His brothers told his bitch.
I
Like,
think, I think I'm more so like, if I am crying, probably like laughing. Cause I think it's funny as hell talking about it now.
We're gonna have to title this pod "My Brother Stole My Bitch."
all right, we sorry.
I'm sorry.
Well, we never went through anything like that. I guess that's more of a boy thing to do.
No,
I think I was just.
Girl
I
thing
think
to do.
that's more of a Josh thing.
As young boy. I think that's all that is. Oh yeah, man, good times.
Good time.
You dumb as shit.
Yeah, I never tell that story. 'Cause it's embarrassing, bro. Like that shit is so corny. I like to leave my lame past in the past. You feel me? Cause now Timothy Rogers. You feel me? So I gotta keep that status.
Him
quo.
Duncan.
Him Duncan. You feel me? Him Bron James.
That was a good one. I never heard that one yet.
So yeah, earlier Lou kind of gave you your flowers in that statement you did. But I feel like on some life shit, you kind of doing your thing, speak a little bit about your black-owned business.
She does have a black-owned business.
Yo, I ain't gonna lie. Every time I see somebody post jazz, it'd be crazy props and just crazy love.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love my clients for doing that.
Mind you, I don't know much about hair, so I'm just I guess it looked nice. To me, it looked like the same.
I hate her.
I swear, no, I'm not. No, I'm not
a
hating.
hater.
That's a God thing.
Like you can't see the big ass differences I be doing.
But the thing, no, I don't know. When you post when they
Did
hair
you see
be
that before?
When you post when they hair be like this and then they come out looking like this, then I get it.
Bitch, what the fuck?
Yo, that's crazy.
Like, what the
At least her
fuck?
roots
What I
is
did
done.
to you today?
But no, go ahead. Talk your shit. Cause honestly, I love when people come on the podcast and just talk their shit and just give props to themselves. So talk your
Yeah,
shit.
I don't have a black owned business. I just have a business. I don't have any labels out here. I'm a hairstylist. Yeah, I've been in the industry now for 7 years. I started right after I graduated high school, and I started off pretty rocky. I wasn't good. But I kept practicing. I kept going. I mean, even still to this day, I'm always practicing, always educating myself, always watching new videos,
sure.
always ready to sign up for a class to go to. And, yeah, honestly, it's just consistency. I love it, so it's not hard to do that, to stay consistent. And, yeah, I can just hope and pray that one day I can open multiple businesses around it.
Plug yourself in. Where can they find you at?
Drop your handles.
You can find me on @JazzofAllTrades for Instagram, and I don't do the Facebook. I ain't gonna lie, but
Fuck out of here.
I'm gonna edit something right. Yeah, that's why I did that.
what's my Facebook? I don't even know what the Facebook is, but you can find me on Facebook if you look up.
Retarded, bro.
If you look up Jazz, I'm sure something will pop up.
So
yeah, I don't have Twitter or anything. All I have is Instagram.
all right. So Adam, what the fuck, bro?
I'm gonna put the handles
So have you ever had any celebrity clients or anyone of status hit you up wanting to book but something they didn't fall through or?
No.
No,
I've
no.
never had technically a celebrity client. I do have clients that are in some type of industry. I wouldn't say celebrity status, but they're in the industry in some kind of way. But yeah, celebrity, no. But hopefully one day
For sure,
I get
for
that
sure.
one client
Yeah.
that I'm and it's gonna happen. I'm not gonna say hopefully.
Let's get into assistance.
One day it's gonna happen where that one person is gonna reach out to me and it's
For
gonna
sure.
change my life
For sure.
for the better. It's all good things coming my way, 100%.
Alright, so tell us a funny hair story, and tell us a joke where you fucked somebody's shit up and it was
Oh my God,
bad
I have the
joke.
funniest story. So one time, this girl came into the hair cuttery when I was working there. She was Arabic, I think, so she had super thick hair. And apparently, her parents owned one of the Quick Stops, the one under the
the
L.
gas station.
Yeah, I don't know. But yeah, she came in. She wanted a bob, I think. Yeah, she wanted a long bob, right? So I had cut the long bob, and she was like, "Oh, I want the back to be shorter." And instead of me being a professional and being like, "Well, in order to take the back shorter, I have to, I have to cut the whole haircut." I just started doing shit. I fucked it up. Once I realized I fucked it up, I just kept going.
She said, "I'm already in the dirt.
I'm in too
Just
deep.
dig deeper. Fuck it."
Can't get worse.
So yeah, I finished the haircut. She just started crying.
Bendito.
Like, oh my god! And I was still a new stylist. Like when I tell y'all this shit ate me the fuck up inside. I was like sad, angry, depressed, all in one. Like embarrassed. Like yeah. She was crying. Everybody in the salon was staring at me. This girl was she was in the fucking chair with her cape on like this.
Not the key.
She was fucking distraught. And then honestly, I don't even remember who the fuck came in and got her. They didn't pay for the fucking haircut because I got in trouble. I got written up. I had to take a class after that.
I would have quit.
But I went outside and I cried so hard because I was like, I fucking suck. Like I cannot do this.
Thanks.
And one of the guys that worked with me, well, the only guy that worked with me, he came outside and he was like, "This is gonna be a defining moment in your career, and you're either gonna use this as fuel to do that bob again next week and kill it, or you're gonna use this to beat yourself up. You're gonna quit. You're not gonna do this anymore. You're gonna lose everything." And I was
Shout out to
like,
him because that's
Yeah.
like perfect advice for that
sound
situation.
Like Brian Dawkins, Jason Kelsey type shit.
Doesn't it sound like
I'm ready to go-
straight out of a movie?
I'm trying to run
Like,
through a fucking wall right now. Let's cut this hair, Jazz. Let's go. Let's cut this fucking hair,
All
y'all.
right, real quick before we wrap it up. It's funny you said that, right? I remember before I started high school, I used to have a female barber. She was like some like short, fat Spanish Rican drunk. So she was dicing my shit. Like my shit was sharp. I thought I was him, bro. But mind you, I didn't know she was on drugs. Cause like
most of them are.
As a young boy, you go to whoever your parents go to, or whoever they tell you to go to. So yeah, I'm going to where my dad told me to go to. I think it was before middle school or high school, bro. She fucked my shit up. Like I mean, like my shit was back here. The front was here, and like at that time, my hair was like not how it is now, but like at that time, like a little higher than how I normally get it. Bro, I had like patches and shit. Like, bro,
He was Patches O'Houlihan.
when I tell you I was crying, like legit crying, bro, like, and I felt like my dad was making it worse. He's like, "Oh my goodness, look at my son here, da 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 da." Bro, I'm just in that chair, I'm fucking sobbing, I'm crying, I'm just like, that was the worst shit of my life. But then like after that, we went straight to some boy on my block that got here. He fixed my shit, and I was going to him for a little bit, but he fixed it.
Yeah.
So I went to school. I was cool, bro. That's the first and last time I've ever cried during the because like I'm just sitting as a kid and he making it worse, bro.
No, yeah, I mean.
So I know how
barbers are on drugs.
I know how sis feel. No, not my barber. He's a God-fearing
I said
Christian.
I said most.
What was I about to say? Yeah, a good barber knows how to fix shit.
Facts.
Bro,
That's
I
me as a
never forget
hairstylist.
that. And I
I'm
remember
gonna fix your shit when you
I used to like when she cut my hair because like her clippers was always cold and always felt good. Like
Nice.
a cold clipper. It's just,
Yeah.
I'm like,
So you
When
know
it's hot,
I
it's like,
cut men
shit.
hair too, right?
I'm good.
It's like no, I would never.
No, but I do want to get like a real hair wash though. Like, obviously
I want one, too.
I want like a deep like I feel like
Yeah.
I like do like that chair shit.
Y'all
and,
add like a little love to it, something
Yeah,
like y'all
like-
do something.
You want to just come for a wash service?
Yes.
would
I have
love
that
to.
on my list.
bet.
It's $100 for
Oh,
just
I'm
the
good.
wash.
Never
I'm
mind.
good.
Never mind.
Nah, I'm good. Yeah, nah, I'm
It's
good.
only a $50 deposit.
Nah, I'm good.
Then I charge you an extra $50 if you no call no show, so it's $150 total just in case you don't come.
Can I tell her I'm good? For a wash, bro. Like how much? Like, am I paying your water bill for the month? I don't want to knock it. Set your price.
Facts.
and know-
That's
know-
your
know-
price.
know-
First
know
of
your
all,
worth, but like,
it's $40 for your energy coming into my space. That's just off the rip.
but I can go to your house for a regular family party. It's some bullshit.
I came to my house
Cause y'all don't invite me.
because it costs money and I know you ain't got it.
Wow.
Not her
Bro
calling you
boy.
bro.
Shit up with bro boy.
I said it earlier about myself. Yes, I'm poor.
It's
Fuck
okay. We
that.
all poor. None of
But
us
she
are
called you
rich.
broke though. That's like
It's different.
it's different.
No, it's all love. It's all
Like,
love.
listen, I got a mortgage. I got credit card bills. I got kids. Like,
You got responsibilities. Period.
like this
It
shit
is what it
crazy.
is.
I won't see it till I believe it. Anyways, y'all got any final remarks?
woman empowerment. Look at the shirt. Period. And don't ever let no bitch sneak you without whooping her fucking ass afterwards.
Period.
She was on Disney's Coco. Frida Kahlo. Or Kahlo.
Was
however.
she?
Yeah. Remember the John that was decorating for the show? And she was like, and it's a papaya.
Was it when they were dead?
The
Is
whole,
that
the
recent?
whole
Whoa,
movie they did.
spoilers. Spoilers.
You never watched that movie?
No.
Remember
The whole movie is about him being in a
remember
dead
the costume
world.
designer, and she was like, there was like
No, that's what I'm saying. Once
a cactus, and it's like it's gonna be, and they're drinking the tears of her. Remember that scene?
once they die,
Yeah.
I fall asleep every time.
Bro,
I be trying to put it on for the kids, but I fall asleep when they
Coco is
die.
my
Is
shit,
that why the
bro.
guy's a skeleton?
Bro,
They're all
Nyla's
skeletons because they're dead.
I see like the thumbnail every time I go on
Bro,
Disney
it's
Plus. I'm
about
like, I
Cinco
should
de
watch
Mayo.
it.
Isn't it Dia de los Muertos?
Ain't that Cinco de
Ain't that like
Day of the
November
Dead.
1st or
Day of the
2nd?
Bitch, Day of the
November
Dead,
5th.
ain't that, man?
No, my
November.
bad.
November 5th.
I thought it was like November 2nd.
You lost
All
me.
Saints Day and
Yeah,
All
I was gonna
Souls
say, I
Day.
don't know about no Mexican holidays.
All
Care
Saints Day and
less.
All Souls
Yeah,
Day.
that's a great movie. I love it.
I watch it.
Bro,
What movie?
Nyla's
Coco.
Coco.
Oh.
Nyla's second birthday was Coco's team. Lou, you came. Remember we had the Coco stuff
Yeah.
at my old house?
Mhm.
Did you go to that party?
No, we
You
weren't
weird
talking.
as shit. Anyways.
Soul is a good movie. Go watch Soul.
That movie is fucking trash.
Soul is
That
Yeah, I
movie
fell
was
asleep
so
like after
terrible.
5 minutes of watching that.
You
Oh,
turn the
that's
show on.
crazy.
I mean,
didn't
you
watch
turn
it.
the movie on. Next thing you know, he fell in a hole. That's it. No substance. No
Oh,
backstory.
it's such
He's
a-
just in a
That's
fucking
wild. That-
hole.
but
You
that
have to
movie is so
watch to see
powerful.
why. Like,
That
he,
movie
I've
is-
seen the entire thing. I
that
tried
movie
to
is
love
so
it so
powerful,
hard.
bro.
I
You're
wanted to
tripping.
love it.
like, it made me like. This is when I was really bad. We'll talk about all this soon. This is when I was really bad with myself. It made me want to get up and do something. I was like, oh shit.
Bro, that movie, I ain't gonna lie. Bro, I was on my couch.
Stupid Adam.
Bro,
Like,
I was
what?
on that couch watching movie by myself. I started tearing up and shit. I'm like,
So
I'm just sitting here doing nothing with my life.
That's what that movie's about, to make you feel like shit for not
Yes,
doing nothing?
yeah.
Yes,
exactly.
it's like, yo, I want to get up and just like Jazz with her story, like, oh, you gonna make this fuel you or something? This shit makes me want to run through a fucking wall. Like, yeah, I'm fucking coming. Like, with the U and the O.
is there another movie called Soul?
Bro, we gonna rewatch that
No,
shit.
yeah, we're watching it right now.
Because I didn't
I'm gonna
get that
make you see
energy.
what I
Movie
saw.
night.
I'm gonna make you see what I saw.
Podcast
because-
and chill movie night. And
Facts.
that'll be the
$5
day we make the
entry fee.
pizza.
$5 entry fee.
We gotta do a podcast and chill movie night plus commentary, but it gotta be a comedy.
Podcast and chill orgy night coming soon.
We were also thinking about
That's
doing
crazy.
the episode with the kids.
Yeah, coming soon. But you give
Fuck
up.
them
Yeah,
kids.
you telling out
Yo.
the
Fuck them kids. And fuck you too.
I feel like only a parent who's actually in their kid's life can say that, and whenever they say it, I respect it because I understand. And yeah, it'd be like
Kids
that.
are very frustrating.
Usually
Very
you say that
frustrating.
when you love your kids so much.
I ain't get
Yeah.
to that point yet.
Because if you don't love
He
your
ain't get
kids,
to
you
that
don't
point
get
yet.
that.
That's
feeling.
because he hasn't hit the terrible twos. Wait till them terrible twos come around.
Yeah, my young boy cool as shit. I just love him.
No, yeah, my son is a fucking monster. He not even one yet.
Yeah.
So.
Shout out to Draco.
Yesterday
Right.
he was yelling at me because I wasn't feeding him fast enough.
He was like,
feed him
my son?
fast enough.
Yeah.
Hello.
Baby
And
on
then
the
he
table.
was trying to eat so fast that he's choking on the pasta. So I'm trying to be concerned about the fact that he's choking. He didn't care about that though.
Where was he
wanted
at?
more
Are we
pasta.
talking about my son?
No, I'm
my
talking about
son.
your son.
I was like,
I was about to say,
I
when
told
was
you
he
about
with you
your
yesterday?
son. We were in the restaurant and Lou's son, I don't know if he wanted to be a pterodactyl or one of them other dinosaurs, but he told me some raw in the middle.
That shit mad funny to me though.
Trying
Like,
to scare everybody.
I was like,
That shit is like so weird because my daughter has never done that. His son literally growls. Like,
Yes.
And it's so weird. I'd be like,
he be screaming.
they got
Right?
pets. Like, it's so crazy.
It'd be
bro.
so
Yeah.
funny.
Yo,
I know the neighbors be asking questions, bro.
I thought it was the no pet floor. But that shit is crazy, bro. What the fuck is that?
just dumb as shit.
Got that big ass head.
all right, y'all got any final remarks?
No.
I just want to say that not that I was expecting anything, but I was very impressed with the way you spoke.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. I want to say thank y'all for having me on the podcast.
Thank you for
It
going
was
on.
very insightful, and I had a good time. And the tacos beforehand were a plus.
Thank
So-
you.
Facts. See, if you want to be a guest, Lissette feeds us before we come on.
Like, we can't afford to pay y'all because we poor, like Jazz stated. But we feed y'all. Well, she feeds
No,
y'all.
no, we're broke, not poor.
Wait a minute. I'm not getting paid.
From all of us here.
Shout out to all the bad bitches out there. Keep doing your thing.
Oh yeah, you know, not that it's a relevant like holiday or whatever, because definitely not. But I heard it was like National Women's Month or something. Y'all be easy though.
Women are the shit.
out
That's
to-
what he meant to say.
Shout out to all the bad bitches out there. Keep
I
doing your
thought you was
thing.
talking about Irish Day. What's it called?
St. Patrick's Day. That's
yeah,
today.
I couldn't get it out.
Shout out to the 76ers. Keep doing your thing. Lou, you got anything to say?
No.
All right,
From all of us here at Podcast and Chill, I'm Lissette.
I'm Jazz.
from all of us here at Podcast and Chill, I'm Adam.
I'm Lou.
And that's old guy.
And that's all God. Thank you. Love you.
Bye.
Josh, you got to say benediction real quick.
Bendición, Kiani.